All right, let's jump right into a Mo3 update, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. We've been covering a lot of different things on my platform, mainly Nolan Wells. We've been forced to cover some Mo3. The Mo3, you know what I mean? It hit my platform just the other night. Let's turn up. Y'all been waiting on a Mo3 update. Let's get to one right now. Let's not waste no time, man, because it's looking like your boy Keywan White. You know what I mean? 4 people have been charged in the murder of Mo3. You got, of course, you got Keywan White, you got Devin Brown, you got Jerry Maserati, aka Jerry Johnson. And of course, you got Yella Beezy. They say Yella Beezy paid for the whole situation. Now, we've seen a list of all the people that's going to be in the courtroom. We've seen a long list of people that's going to testify. Just because their name was on that list, just because they've been subpoenaed, does not mean that they will be put on the stand. But we do know as of right now that your boy Keywan White will be first. And I was in the courtroom, and I'm going to break that down to you in 1 second. Let's go here.
Trial date for the first of 4 defendants in the killing of Dallas rapper Mo3, starting on August 24th.
Salute to everybody rocking with.
Stand trial for allegedly firing the shots that killed Mo3, whose real name is Melvin Noble. Happened on I-35 in Dallas, and that happened in November of 2020. Today, White's lawyers argued unsuccessfully for his trial to come after fellow defendant Marquise Conway as to why prosecutors say it was actually Conway, who goes by the rapper name Yella Beezy, who organized the murder for hire plot. There's their reasoning. There's also been a lot of talk about lyrics appearing to show a feud as well between the two high-profile Dallas artists, but the judge has yet to rule if those will be permitted as evidence. Been a lot of talk about.
Okay. So we hear about Keywan White going first. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why that's bad for Keywan White. I seen him in court, like I said, he done put on a lot of weight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shag wearing that Dallas Nick. Yeah. He done put on a lot of weight. Shout out to Keywan White in the courtroom looking sad, man, looking confused and sometimes looking happy. Yeah. Keywan White walked in the courtroom, like I said, I was there in the courtroom. If you ain't came to the trial yet or been to at least one of the court dates, gang, pop out to at least one court date if you cover Mo3 to come just feel the vibe and see what it's like. I ain't saying you got to go every day, but pop out at least one day if you cover Mo3 just to kind of see what's going on in the courtroom, to kind of hear things that you wouldn't hear, that you don't necessarily see on camera, things going on up there. It gets crazy at these trials, man, or at these hearings. But Keywan White, when he came in the courtroom, you know, they did not want Keywan White to go first. No. Keywan White didn't want to go first because Keywan White wanted to hear what was going to happen to Yella Beezy or even Devin Brown. Because if Yella Beezy can beat it, if Devin Brown can beat it, he can hear everything in their trial. His team, his attorneys, which he has 2 black female attorneys, they can soak up all the game and know what they can and can't use in it. No, and you know what I mean? And nah, you got to go first, buddy. You got to go first. That most definitely makes it easier on Toby Shook and Yella Beezy to see what's all going to be presented, because these are all going to be, everything's going to be the same in every trial, y'all. I want you to know that. In every trial, everything, the evidence, everything is going to be the exact same. They land at the same story about the beef between Yella Beezy and Mo3. You know what I mean? The Roy Lee situation, where Keywan White and Devin Brown comes in, GRC, Trap Boy Freddy, you know, all that. They're going to sit down in all 4 trials and lay it all out. Now, Trap Boy Freddy ain't got too much to do with really nothing no more. I'll get around to that. But at the same time, you know, all these trials are going to be exactly the same when it comes to the evidence. All exactly the same. Jerry Johnson trial, if he goes to trial, because a lot of people feel like, nah, he's going to be one of the star witnesses for sure. We'll get around to that. But everybody trial will be the exact same. Now, Keywan White has already gave up, I feel like. You know what I mean? He got to go first. He already know his life is shit just about over with. Yeah, it's over with Keywan. Keywan understands that, though. Yeah. Keywan White understands that his life is over with, fam. Don't get it twisted. Keywan White understands his life is over with. I want to go back here. Go back to this real life street star interview, and you will see where Keywan White over a year ago already understood that his life was over with, and that, you know, I mean, it don't sound like he got a deal on the table. Everybody always say, won't he take a deal? Won't he rap? They're not offering this nigga no deal. They're saying he's the shooter. They saying he the guy that jumped out on the freeway on Mo3 and gunned him down. They're just like with Cornelius Smith in the Dolph case. He told everything, but he did that just pro bono. They didn't ask him for that. I mean, they loved it. They needed the information to put straight drop away, but they didn't really cut him no real deal at the time. Later on, he ended up getting a sentence. I think he's still going to be doing like 25, 30 years in prison. So it wasn't really no good deal. But, you know, straight drop got life. So if Keywan White had something on the table, I think by now he would have took it. But especially when they in the courtroom, they told him that he was going first. You should have seen the look on his face, fam. He turned around, kind of smiled a little bit, looked around at everybody, and was kind of shaking his head. Listen to Keywan right here.
Right. One thing about me, man, a nigga can never say I'm a fuck nigga or nothing, bro. You can call me gay if you want to. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But
hold on. Since he gave me permission, hold on, Keywan White. Only because you gave me permission, fam. Hold on, bro.
Gay.
Only and shout out to the LGBTQ community. We ain't nothing against nobody. But we know Keywan White, he's in love with transmissions and that's his business, man. I'm not knocking nobody. Whatever you do, that's your business. But I mean, he lets it be known on the record that, hey, you can call me gay, you can call me this, call me that, but you can't say I'm disloyal. You know what I mean? I ain't snitched or rat on nobody.
You call me whatever you want, nothing, bro. You can call me gay if you want to. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but nigga can never say I did no fuck shit to nobody. I always was loyal to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, it's what you get for being loyal to the game and to niggas. You know what I'm saying? I haven't said nothing, but it is what it is. So it's over with. I'm ready to just go and get over and get my time in. And either shit. I just told my lawyer straight up, man. It is what it is. Just fight for me. Shit. I don't care. Just fight for me. Just show me that you gonna put a fight up for me. That's all I care about.
Just show me you gonna put a fight up for me. That's all I care about. Give me my time, man. Yeah. Send me to the cam. Give me my time, fam. What Keywan White saying. It's over with, bro. And you going first. It's over with, bro. Just give me my time, fam. That's all he want, man. Keywan White has been in jail for so long. Now, Keywan been locked up for about 6-7 years straight. Keywan is adapted to that life in jail. He like men. Yeah. This brother here likes men. Yeah, this brother here likes some men's. So at the end of the day, man, hey, you know what I mean? Get used to it, fam. You finna be down there, it looks like. For a nigga to say, just give me my time, man. That's like you have no confidence. That's like you know for a fact you are guilty. Just give me my time, man. Just give me my time. That's what he said. Just give me my time, fam. So we look forward to seeing Keywan White in trial. August 24th, a couple of weeks from now, is going down. Keywan White will be up first, y'all. What do y'all think? Do you think Keywan White has a chance going first? Do anybody think Keywan White has a chance to beat this thing? Because, you know, all the trials will be kind of alike, same evidence, but they got evidence, I believe, on Keywan to put the gun in his hand, to put him on the freeway, to put him outside Jossie Banks' house the night, before Mo3 is killed and that morning, and put him on the freeway. That means they got cell phone evidence. That means they got car evidence. Probably following that boy around that car right after that. They probably got that boy on flock cameras everywhere getting in and out the vehicle. They end up finding the vehicle. They got everything on Keywan, man. You know what I mean? So Keywan White is gonna go do his time. If you're watching this right now, Keywan, bro, you've been in there for a long time anyway, fam. Go ahead and get you a camping bag. You finna be there for a minute. You might come out maybe about 65, 70 years old, maybe young. Maybe when you're about 70 years old, you might come out. You know what I mean? But you finna be in that thing for a while. But we heard Keywan White say, we seen him in court, and his attorneys and his attorney. Shout out to his two attorneys, man. They was two females and they're talking. They don't really look like they know what they doing at all. I'm not here to knock them, but they don't really know. Look how long he been online, fam. Why didn't nobody get Keywan White offline? I believe Keywan White attorney was allowing him to go online. I do believe that. I believe the boy attorney was allowing him to go on the internet, hoping they could somehow just blow this whole thing up, man. Hoping somehow they would hear what he was saying and offer that boy a deal. Tell me this. Why didn't the attorney say you need to stay offline? Why didn't the judge why didn't they go to the judge and say, I want to subpoena my client to stay offline? I'll put him in the hold in jail. Make sure that cut his phone. We're going to monitor his phone calls. Nothing. They just allowed him to do this. So I believe that this was a part of him and his attorney plan to try to blow the trial up by getting online, doing so much talking, saying this, saying that, this and that maybe they will offer him a deal. But it's one thing that Keywan White kept saying the whole time and that was that Yella Beezy didn't pay him nothing. Yella Beezy ain't gave me nothing. I'm not a part of this. Him and Devin Brown both, we seen them in court for the hearing. They both are going forward with saying they ain't got nothing to do with nothing, and Yella Beezy didn't pay us nothing. So that's actually a good thing for Yella Beezy, y'all. Trust me. That's a great thing for Toby Shook and Yella Beezy, that both of the guys who they saying, basically was out there that ran Mo3 down, at least Keywan White. They saying Devin Brown set the play up by letting, Keywan know and Yella know or whoever involved where Mo3 was at his baby mama house. Yeah, we'll get to Devin Brown in a minute. But at the end of this whole situation, man, yeah, I mean, they got everything I think they need for as Keywan White for sure. He looks good on Yella. If the guy they saying shot Mo3 is saying Yella Beezy ain't gave me a dime. Yella ain't got nothing to do with this. That's a good look on him, but I think you messed it up. If they was thinking about offering you a deal, that's enough to take it off the table. Now they got you online saying Yella Bees ain't got nothing to do with this. They try to frame Yella, this, then the other. So no deal for Keywan White. I'm not saying it was everyone, not saying they was gonna offer him nothing, but for sure, when you got on YouTube and start running your mouth, you know what I mean, getting on everybody's platform. I ain't never spoke to you online. Everybody else in the Mo3 sector talked to you. I ain't never spoke to you, but you know, when you jumped online, bro, and the Mo3 sector played you too, bro. And I don't know if you want attention, you lonely in jail. I doubt it without men around. But you know what I mean? If you lonely, you need somebody to talk to you. You know what I mean? You're nervous about your case, but you should have most definitely stayed offline, kept quiet, and played your cards. They might have gave you a chance to snitch on somebody, fam. Yeah, because that's what that's the only way you was gonna come home, fam, was by ratting on somebody. Let me see, okay. Let me keep it. I want to go to Devin Brown. And you know, they never put Devin Brown in the news. I know that. We've seen Devin Brown come in the courtroom, fat nigga, dreads. I mean, yeah, you're real ugly Chicago looking nigga. Yeah, he's from Chicago. That's his name. They call him Chicago. You know, he moved to Dallas when he was young, I'm thinking. But this is the photo right here. I want to go back to that photo right there. Hold on. Let me go back to this photo right here. This is the photo right here that really cranked everything up, man. This is the photo, you know, when it comes to Devin Brown, man. Let's just get straight to it. I believe this is the photo that really, you know, got everything going. You see Jossie Banks posted this. I think Jossie said Mo3 posted it. I'm not for sure if Mo3 posted it, if just she posted it, but this was a photo, and I think it was a clip from a video where, you know, Mo3, Jossie and Devin Brown kids was holding Mo3 chains up. You know, I think they were throwing money around, you know, really, you know what I mean? Really, you know, putting it out there that Mo3 was around Jossie. You know what I mean? Jossie posted it. Some people say Mo3 posted it. But I think this is what done it. I think that, you know, of course, I think Devin Brown, he already know, you know, everybody involved, GRC, Yella Bees, he knows everybody, but maybe he didn't know where Mo3 was at until he seen this video right here. Heard, you know, that Mo3 had been at his crib. He probably knew his baby mama was messing with Mo3, but when he seen his kids, he like, oh, this nigga really do be at the house. Oh, he be over there. I'm thinking one of his little sons who got a phone, because this is what they said. Remember, when this whole thing popped off, we read in the reports that Jossie Banks went and told the Dallas police that one of her kids had been communicating with Devin Brown, the dad, and that's how he knew Mo3 was over there. So I believe that same evidence will be entered into this courtroom. I can't wait to hear that part about it. When they get around to Devin Brown trial and Jossie Banks and that part of it, that's the part I really want to hear about, because I want to see if Jossie gonna stand on business. At first, Jossie came out, admitted everything. You know, she the one who got the ball rolling on the whole investigation. Remember, Jossie Banks pointed them in the direction of her own baby daddy. You feel me? And at one point in time, I blamed Jossie for that. I was like, man, you know, that's crazy. You know, you really cranked it up on your own baby daddy. But then again, I think about it, fam. You the one brought that to her front door. You got to really think about that, man. Devin Brown, that's how y'all decided to do it, bro, was to involve your son and to communicate with him through text messages to find out if Mo3 was there, was he leaving? You brought that to your own kids and baby mama front door. So if you really think about it, man, if you believe Jossie Banks ain't got nothing to do with this, then you really can't be mad at her, man. He brought the lick to her front door. He decided to say, yeah, Mo3 be over there. You feel me? So I'ma use my kids or my son to find out when he back over there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find out when he leaving, because I think they was out there that night thinking Mo3's gonna come over there, chill for a while and dip. They found out Mo3 done took off his socks. Yeah, Mo3 done laid down. He's spending the night. So then they back out there again the next morning. I believe in court, they going to show all that. I believe the prosecution, the state, which is Adams, is the lead prosecutor. I believe he going to show all that. The movement, the cell phone data, the evidence, all that Devin Brown and Keywan White was outside his baby mama house communicating with his son, waiting on Mo3 to come outside. You know what I mean? So Devin Brown, it just depends on what Jossie say as well. Because if Keywan go in there saying, hey, man, look, man, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't did nothing with Devin. We ain't did nothing. If Devin Brown is saying, I ain't did nothing, fam. I ain't got nothing to do with this, bro. If Yella Beezy is saying, I have no idea what y'all talking about, it look real good for Devin Brown. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks good for Devin Brown. I'm 50-50 on Devin Brown. But like I said, you still got Jose Bodega, a GRC member. You still got Jerry Johnson, a GRC member, who might just come in that courtroom and splash on all these niggas. That's the problem right there, man. It's who are going to be the witnesses that take the stand. And it gotta be a street nigga. It gotta be somebody within these crews, somebody that's around and know what's happening to point the finger. And I think right now we all believe that it's going to be for sure Jose Bodega gonna take the stand. But what will Jose say? I'm still a little confused on Jose Bodega. I feel like he could be one of them cats who take the stand and maybe put a little Woody. I don't recall. I don't know. Some people say, well, Skull, them boys got fed charges and this and that going on. They gotta work with the state. If they don't, they got other shit to face. They going down for something else if they don't cooperate in this Mo3 case. So we got to see, man. But Devin Brown ain't looking too bad. Depends on what Jossie say as well, because Jossie been online blaming the whole thing on Rainwater. Yeah. She been blaming the whole thing on Rainwater. So you got to say, what's really going on? Is Jossie Banks going to take the stand and say what she been saying this whole time, just like on Hip Hop Homicides? A lot of time has passed by. Jossie ain't in love with Mo3 no more. Like I told you in one of my other videos, time has passed. All the women that was in love with Mo3, they not no more. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, now things have changed. It's changed, especially with Jossie Banks. You feel me? She done moved on. Probably done got a new man. Life has moved on. Probably want to put this behind her, put it in her rear view. Don't want to think about this no more. Probably looking at her son, sad, thinking, man, they daddy will never come home, especially if I take the stand. So we don't know where Jossie Banks stand right now, for real. I'm going to say that, man. We don't know where she's staying, but either way, we got to admit that Devin Brown brought this to his own BM house, man. This would have never happened if y'all don't bring it over to her crib. She wouldn't have to take the stand or be subpoenaed if y'all don't bring this to her front door. So you got to feel sorry a little bit for Jossie and the kids and everybody involved, because I don't believe that, in my mind, I think Jossie Banks most definitely helped the case. Like I said, some people feel like she's guilty. Of course, Mo3 baby mamas, they don't rock with her. Of course they don't. Yeah, come on, man. All these chicks always fighting over 3, and you know what I mean? Of course they feel like, nah, she involved. She a money Maya. She got everything to do with this. She most definitely gave the drop on 3, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I've been studying this thing. I don't see Jossie Banks giving the drop on 3. I think she was happy to be messing with 3. I think 3 came to the house all the time and kicked it with her. I don't believe the girl is involved. You did, but did Mo3 lose his life behind her? For sure he did. If you messing with the wrong chick, you go into the house of a chick that got a baby by this damn with some niggas that don't rock with you at all. You online talking about you hit up Yella and got him. Well, now you ever laid up at one of your ops baby mama house, man. Yeah, and with no pistol, it's seeming like nowadays. Yeah, where is Mo3 gun at? You know what I mean? Did Jossie say he brought a gun in the house? No, I don't think she said she seen a gun with him that night. People saying somebody took the gun out the car. They would have had to have the keys to the car to get the damn gun out the car, y'all. It was no secret compartments in the car. I think Mo3 just didn't have a gun that day, y'all. He probably maybe thought it was one damn. I'm sure the boy got more than one gun. He probably thought it was a gun down there. But after reaching around, whatever happened, he ran to the other side, and it wasn't there. You might have left that bitch on the counter. Come on, how many times we leave our wallet? You leave your goddamn your pistol, your guards, your goddamn your bud. I mean, only thing you leave with your keys most of the time, because you can't leave without your keys. But other than that, Mo3 could have easily forgot his gun, y'all. Who y'all think Mo3 was? RoboCop or somebody? His gun attached to it? No, man. Mo3 was a regular everyday cat, man. Street nigga for sure. But everybody can make mistakes, man. On top of that, he had a low Honda, the low-key Honda. Mo3 might have thought, man, I could just shoot out there and shoot back. I remember Detective Barnes still in the stand there. He couldn't believe when he got the call that Melvin Nobles was laid out in the middle of Oak Cliff, because he was like, nah, at a time like this, ain't no way Mo3 would be on that side of town, by himself riding around. He just didn't believe it. He's like, there's no way Melvin Nobles, aka Mo3, was in Oak Cliff or on that side of the town, you know what I mean, riding around right now. Them boys been beefing for a minute, him and them niggas on that side, him and some cats from over there. So, I mean, what's going to happen with Devin Brown? Like I said, it depends on Jossie Banks' testimony. It depends on what Jose Bodega say. It depends on how Jerry Maserati is rocking. Jerry Johnson, who attorney was on my show just the other day. We was talking about something totally different. Didn't even know it was his attorney. Jerry Johnson, attorney, was on the platform. We'll get around to that in a minute too, gang. I'll get around to that, man. Salute to everybody rocking with me, gang. But yeah, as y'all can see, man, it is somebody said, why would Jossie Banks take a picture of her kids wearing Mo3 jewelry and post it the day after he died? Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is confusing. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The whole thing is confusing about, why this was going on. You know what I mean? It's more confusing to me why Mo3 felt comfortable even going over there. Should have got you a hotel or something, fam. You know what I mean? You should have got a hotel, fam. I'm talking about nigga in Frisco somewhere, bro. Should have got a hotel, fam, in Allen. McKinney, somewhere, fam. But long live Mo3, man. Salute to everybody rock with the game. I want to keep it moving. I want to go here next. Let me see. What am I looking for here? It says, let's talk about the lyrics. Let's talk about the lyrics that's going to be used in the trial. I want to speak on some of that game because they were in there fighting over the lyrics, seeing what song. They had a lot of songs too, man. They had a lot of songs that could be used in court. And let's see what they came up with. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. If you in here, rock with me, gang. Smash that like button if you most definitely watching this right now. If you watching this Mo3 update, smash that like button right now.
Time for us to check back in with the desk now and get over to assignment editor Danica Hill, who is live for us this morning in our newsroom. Danica, what are you looking at this morning?
Hey, good morning, Carmen. So I have an update on the Mo3 murder trial. We do know that a judge has decided to allow some lyrics to be heard during the trial. So here's the details and information that we know this morning. The judge ruled that most of the songs cannot be used, but denied excluding 3 songs, which means those 3 will be allowed. Now, Marquise Conway, whose rapper name is Yella Beezy, is accused of setting up a murder for hire plot tied to Mo3's death. Mo3's real name is Melvin Nobles. Now, Nobles was killed back in 2020 along I-35 in South Dallas. Pre-trial hearings wrapped up last week, and attorneys were working to figure out who will testify and what evidence will be presented to the jury. Now, the judge orders allowed the prosecution to use Mo3's song 219 and Yella Beezy's Keep It in the Streets as evidence in the trial. Yella Beezy's song On Your Head will also be used, with only having Trap Boy Freddy's voice redacted. Now, the judge also made some rulings on several other pieces of evidence, including social media posts and music videos. Now, 2 other men accused in Mo3's death were also in court last week, Keywan White and Devin Brown. White is accused of pulling the trigger, and Brown is accused of helping set it all up. As of right now, the trial is still set to happen next month on August 24th. This morning, I am working to go through all of the court documents, all of these pre-trial hearings, and all the motions since this has all been playing out. I'll bring you any details and developments that may come out of that here from the desk, which means...
So that means, so y'all heard that. Keep It in the Streets is one of the songs, Keep It in the Streets. That was more dedicated towards Rainwater, I felt like. That was more towards Rainwater. Keep It in the Streets. He talking about after them niggas stomped the hip off Rainwater, in front of V Live, and then Rainwater went and sued. He felt like, and he felt like, Mo3 was getting online talking too much about it. They were trying to say that Yella in that song, Keep It in the Street, was trying to say that, it was too much talking going on. Y'all boys online saying this and saying that. I ain't saying nothing. Money on Your Head. On Your Head is going to be another song. I think they said Trap Voice be taking out the song, but that's another song where they talking about, that they feel like, the murder of Mo3 in that record, or at least, the beef with Mo3 in that record. 219, that's a Mo3 record that break down the whole beef, that break down the Roy Lee shit, the shooting in Louisville in the tollway. These are the songs that we would hear, in the trial. Now, a lot of music with Trap, it was all taken away. They got Trap Boy Freddy as a co-conspirator, but for some reason, he's not arrested. Now, people are saying, why is Trap Boy Freddy listed as a co-conspirator? But he hasn't been arrested. I think they had Trap Boy Freddy as a co-conspirator because they were hoping that all the videos and all the songs, if we list them as a co-conspirator, the judge will admit everything with Trap Boy Freddy in it. All the music, the whole Distraction album, the whole My Brother's Keeper album with him and Yella. It was, man, they had so many Trap Boy Freddy verses playing in the courtroom. Yeah, they had Trap Boy Freddy jamming in the courtroom when we was at the pretrial. They playing nothing but trap. A lot of Yella being played. They playing Trap Boy Freddy as well. Well, it looks like everything that Trap Boy Freddy was on has been all thrown out. It was not admitted. We will not hear nothing from Trap Boy Freddy, even though they listed him as a co-conspirator. We will not hear no music coming from Trap Boy Freddy, but we will hear the music between Yella Beezy and Mo3. Only 3 songs. Now, I do believe a Vlad TV interview was admitted as well. Smash that like button if you rocking with me, man. I do believe a Vlad TV interview was admitted as well. I want to go here to this right here. I want to go here, man, because this is one of the pieces of the interview that you will for sure see in court. And this is going to be Yella Beezy talking about Get Back. He said on Vlad TV and spoke about how, hey, man, look here, man. If a nigga shoot me or do something to me, I got to get my get back, man. Ain't no way I'm allowing nobody to do nothing to me, shoot me, and you walk away. You can't shoot me and walk away. If you shoot at me, it's cool. You shoot around me, it's cool. We beat each other up, it's cool. But ain't no way a nigga shoot me and get away with it. And we know that, Mo3 had been online bragging about shooting Yella Beezy, especially in 219. That's why 219 will be, in the evidence. We will hear 219. That's why that has been admitted into the court, submitted to the evidence, because we will hear 219. Now, 219 goes well with this video right here, because after you hear about Mo3 bragging about what he did on the tollway, I hit old boy up, he made it this time, but he will not make it again. When Mo3 throwing all that around, Yella Beezy has response to that. And this is Yella Beezy's response to Mo3 jumping, basically online and in music, saying that he the one who hit Yella up on the tollway in Louisville.
So I would shake his hand. We were both thugging. I was shooting at y'all. You were shooting at me. We were doing what we were supposed to do.
I can't see now nigga that shot me. Point blank period. I don't give a fuck. That's just me. To each his own with him, but buddy, what how he live his life with me, I don't let shit make it like that. I ain't now, nigga. You not finna come and try to say I'm the nigga that shot you and think you finna walk away. I'm gonna get my lick back. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no walking away. Shit, we two different niggas. I ain't fuck that. Nah, ain't no shaking my hand. That's too far gone. Once guns get involved, see, if you would have shot at me, I can get past that because you ain't hit me. Or if I shot at you, I can get past. Like when it's gun, like when niggas actually getting hit from this shit, ain't none of that. You can stay where you at. Like make sure we don't cross paths. It is what it is. But as far as me seeing or me knowing a nigga, nah, ain't nothing like that going on.
Well, I mean, I agree with you. I feel the same.
Yella said that ain't happening. This will be played in court, I believe. This will for sure be played in court. This goes perfect with 219 as far as the prosecution, the state goes. You feel me? Yeah, Adams gonna be in there cooking. I'm not gonna lie, Adams was in there cooking. I said Toby Shook looked slow, but Toby Shook still came out the winner when it came to the lyrics that was gonna be involved in this trial. Because Toby Shook felt like, a lot of those songs shouldn't be, admitted to court. A lot of the Trap Boy Freddy stuff need to be thrown out, and it all was thrown out. A lot of it was thrown out, except for 3 records. But this interview will be there as well. So this goes perfect with 219. You match this up with 219, it's like they go perfect. Mo3 rapping about how, somebody did RIP to Bubba and Roy Lee. You know what I mean? He rapping about somebody doing something to his partners, how he spunked the block, got revenge. I hit him up, he lived, but he won't live again. Let me catch his ass one more time and it's over with for him. Caught him on the tollway. So this right here goes perfect with that. When the prosecution break down 219, I'm guessing they jumping directly to this next. After Yella Beezy was shot, we see pictures of him laying in the hospital watching himself on the BET Award. That was what a time in Dallas, man. What a time. Right now, Roy Lee got killed not too long ago. This happens, the music jamming. The soundtrack to all this was crazy, man. I mean, good music, but for all the wrong reasons, man. He didn't rest in peace to Roy Lee, Bubba, Mo3, right? Yeah, a lot of cats died, man. A lot of cats on their side died too. Whether Mo3 had something to do with it or not, it was a lot of young black men losing their life in Dallas around that time, man. Horrible time, great music though. Yeah, the soundtrack was fire. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we lost a lot of lives behind it. Ruined the Dallas rap scene. You know what I mean? We got Big X now, New Dallas, and that guy, but them boys ain't jamming like this. Shout out to Big X, he doing this thing, but ain't nobody jamming like this era of Dallas, man. You know what I mean? Except for the era before them boys, Mr. Lucci, Mr. Pookie, DSR. You know what I mean? Big Chief. Yeah, that was the era too. But as far as the DFW go, Yayo and Mo3, Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy. That was a time to be alive in Dallas, man. And it's sad to see how it all went away. But like I said, the evidence is that was they trying their best to paint this picture of this Dallas war that started behind real murders and deaths, and they kind of spilt into the music and all that, into the interviews, especially the interviews. You see interviews where Lee was doing, Yella, Trap, Mo3, man. I've been trying to get Sean Cotton over here, y'all. If anybody sees Sean Cotton from Say Cheese TV anywhere online, in the streets, tell him stop running from the Mo3 sector, bro. We need to talk to you before the trial, man. I would love for Sean. I interviewed Sean Cotton on Boss Talk 101, but we didn't get a chance to really get into what I wanted to get into. Pull up over here, Sean Cotton. Come talk to us about some of these interviews that was going on, before long before Mo3 sector, long before Mo3 passed away, before Yella got locked up, back in like 2018, 19, 17, break. I want to hear more about some of those interviews as well, man, and what the atmosphere and what it felt like around that time in this whole beef, man. But this is one of the things that you will most definitely see in court from Yella Beezy. Now, as far as now, let me go here. Let me see. Now as far as Jerry Johnson, okay, we done spoke about Keywan White, We spoke about Devin Brown. We get into Jose Bodega a little bit later, but Jerry Johnson, man, Jerry Johnson is one of the head GRC members. It was a lot about him for show in this trial, as far as the things they were presenting in court, things Detective Barnes was talking about. They show photos of all these guys together, including Jose Bodega. Jose Bodega, they had music from him too, but they didn't play none of it. They kind of kept Jose Bodega name in it, but out of a lot of shit. That's how you got to know he's a star witness. Because they would say something about him, but then not really go in on Jose Bodega too much. But Jerry Johnson, we did not see him in court. Yellow was there. Keywan White was there, and Devin Brown was. I seen all three of them at the same time in the courtroom. Where was Jerry Johnson? That's what everybody want to know. What's going on with Jerry, man? How come Jerry wasn't in there? A lot of people are saying, Jerry Johnson will also be a key witness in this, man. Jerry Johnson will take the stand, and he's trying to save himself. He got some other cases, going on. He's been caught up in a RICO, all kind of shit over the time. So they feel like Jerry Johnson is going to get up there and sing like a bird, too. That's why he wasn't in that courtroom, man. He's getting ready to testify as well. Well, we now know who Jerry Johnson attorney is. Some people might say, well, they already knew, but had you ever met him or talked to him? Because I did. Smash that like button if you watching this, man. Let's go here on my show, man. On my show, just last night, we sitting there talking about Nolan Wells. Man, I've been going crazy. The Nolan Wells content really killing the game. And out of nowhere, we start getting information about the Mo3 case while I'm on here covering Nolan Wells. It started to kind of go down. Yeah, but we talking about Nolan Wells, though. We're here to talk about Nolan Wells. You know what I'm saying? We're here to talk about Nolan Wells, man. Check this. We're speaking about Nolan Wells, man. I'm just trying to stick to content. but you can see that me and Jerry Johnson, attorney, I'm finding out what's going on behind the scene while I'm doing this interview with the Not Guilty boys. Mike and Drew. Behind the scenes, the guy who manages them, me and him are kind of talking. I'm seeing Rainwater backstage. Rain that came up once and kind of said something funny. And I'm starting to ask myself, what's going on? Now, I do remember being in court, and I do remember we was in there, and Lil Greg had pointed out to me that Drew, I think he'd be over there with trapping them. I think he rock with them. And I remember saying, oh, for real? I kind of seeing him, me and him had seen each other and dap each other up because he had already been on my show for the Carmelo Anthony thing, but I didn't think too much of it. I didn't know who he was really representing or if he was representing one of them guys at all. It was a lot of attorneys in and out of the courtroom. So I'm just thinking, okay, I see Drew over there talking to them. I walk up, me and him talk to each other. We go on about our business. I seen him on Willie D Live the other night doing his thing with Willie D about the Nolan Wells case. And I said, you know what? I'm going to bring the Not Guilty boys back on my platform. I'm not really thinking about too much of the Mo3 content. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but let's talk about Nolan Wells. But as we on here talking, Rainwater wanted to make sure he pulled up and let everybody know, because I didn't know at the time that this was Jerry Johnson, attorney. I did not know that Andrew Wilkerson, one of the Not Guilty boys, was representing one of the men that was accused of murdering Mo3. And that's going to be Jerry Johnson. And this is how I found out right here online. Like I said, I'm hearing whispers of things, but wasn't show until y'all boy Rainwater pulled up and wanted to let it be known. That's why I'm laughing. I'm talking to their manager right now. I'm muting the mic and I'm talking to their manager, Not Guilty boys, who also knows Rain. Shout out to my guy Jackpot. It's a whole circle of cats in Dallas that know each other. And I'm asking them, like, say, fam, what's going on? I'm like, what's going on, bro? Why? What's up with Rain? And he telling me, hey, man, Mike represents Jerry Johnson. I'm like, wow. Everybody looking like, man, Sco, don't let Rain ruin the show. Well, I also cover Mo3. And I thought it would be weird to bring Jerry Johnson, attorney, on the platform and not say nothing at all about Mo3, even in the middle of some Nolan Wells content. I get it. Y'all gonna say, oh, Sco, why you? I felt like, man, we covering Mo3. Ain't no way I got Jerry Johnson, attorney, up here, and we ain't gonna bring up nothing Mo3 at all. Y'all got me fucked up. So if you didn't like it, who gives a damn? I was like, you know what? I'm going to get back to Mo3. The trial is coming. He here. I didn't know you were Jerry Johnson's attorney. So Rain and I came here and kind of, let the cat out the bag a little bit. He laughed and we both kind of looking like, okay, I'm like, now I'm okay. Now I see what's going on. Now I'm like, okay, so I just got the news, what's going on. And it wasn't from Rain. It was actually from his manager, my boy Trip, kind of told me, hey, man, he's representing Jerry Johnson. And from that point, this is how we went from here. I'm like, oh, so I'm like, I realize now, we're in the middle of some shit right now. We done went straight Mo3 on y'all.
You a wild nigga, man.
No, I mean, let me tell you the crazy part about it. The report, hey, look, bro, everything it just came in. Yeah, we just talking about, we coming. The reports just reports just came in. You feel me? So I'm sitting like, yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean? I'm looking like, huh? So I'm looking like, huh? Trip, yeah. Talk to Trip, yeah, huh? Trip, yeah, huh? Yeah. Trip put me on game. Yeah. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, yeah. These niggas gonna eat with this then. I was like, okay, yeah, didn't even eat with this. Let me see. I do got my guy, Biggest John. Biggest John, what's good, my guy? We talk about Nolan Wells, fam. Talk to me, Biggest John. Biggest John, you in the building? Let me see. Let me get right to the part. Let me get right to the part, man. Let me get right to the This channel started. I'm gonna say that this channel started covering Mo3. Let's go. Let's say the channel started breaking down Mo3, covering Mo3. You feel me? Rainwater came up here and Rain was talking and saying, I mean, everybody look at the mood, like kind of what's going on. You know, like I said, we cover Mo3 over here, man. Okay. What's the deal with you? Would y'all talk? Would y'all have a conversation?
Hey, shout out to Trip, man. You know, this is my side of town. You know, Drew, I think I run circles around you, Drew. But you know, we're gonna get like this, y'all. This nigga's a fraud. This nigga's a peon fraud.
Man, shut your bitch ass up and get out, man. Come see me.
Watch it come out. Watch it come out.
What's going on with this?
Hold up. This nigga the Mo3. This nigga the Mo3 hater. This nigga the Mo3 hater. This nigga the Mo3 fraud. Yeah, Mo3 hater.
Look at my face. I'm looking like, okay, what's good, man? I'm looking like, what the hell is going on? I'm looking like, I just got the word. I'm looking like, okay, here we go. Now, of course, I know a little bit more at this time. You know what I mean? I got to play the role of the mediator and the, you know what I mean? Hey, everybody chill, man. That's my role, y'all, is to kind of to play the mediator. But at this time, I'm realizing, like, it's going down, man. It is what it is, man. This just so happened to spill onto my show. If I would have known he was Jerry Johnson attorney, we would have spoke about Mo3 today. This would have been a whole damn Mo3 show. Rest in peace to Nolan Wells. We're going to continue to break down Nolan Wells. But this would have been a whole Mo3 show if I would have known that this was the man defending one of the guys who's been accused of murdering Mo3. It would have been a whole Mo3 episode. So when Rain pops up, I'm like, fuck it, get this off, man. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, man. Talk about it. Try to be civilized, but talk about it, man. Conversation with him. I just asked you about the Mo3 shot, so have a conversation.
I run circles around him. Shout out to True for that alley hoop. Thank you.
Well, don't need to run, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Run.
He say salute to Trip for the alley hoop. Trip is the guy who put the Not Guilty Boys on my platform. So Rain is saying that Trip threw my alley oop by even doing that. I'm looking like, see, it sounds like we all running plays, man. When I tell y'all, I didn't know nothing about none of this. I kind of heard a little couple things about Drew, or, you know, didn't really know if he was representing somebody. Had not seen him in the courtroom, had no idea who he was representing. But at this point in time, now I'm realizing what's going on because, like I said, I'm talking to Trip, their manager, who also knows Rainwater and a bunch of other guys. They all know each other. I'm talking to Trip behind the scene on the phone during the show, and he's telling me, Yesko, some shit finna pop off. So I'm looking like, here we go, fam. But I gotta let it happen. It's content. These are live streams, y'all. Are you not entertained? Yeah, these are live streams, man. This is what we do. Sometimes the wrong shit spill out during the wrong live stream.
Circles, nigga. What is you talking about,
circles
bro?
around
here, bro. You fishing for attention,
even
bitch, bro. You fishing for attention, like
even
Mo3. That's what you doing.
Even with the dude.
That's what you doing. Wait your turn, wait your turn, baby. I know
listen. You attorney. Listen,
what's the issue?
You know I'm more than that.
Attorney.
You know I'm more than that though, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, listen,
baby.
I'm coming for that shit in your safe. You know that shit you selling in your safe? Oh yeah. I'm gonna run circles around you. You know that shit in your safe that you still
do what you doing, fam. Do what you doing. I don't know what you talking about.
Hey, Scout.
I don't know what you talking about.
3 and his cousin hitting his baby mama. He's a Mo3 hater. You remember YB, little Mo3 partner got killed?
He screamed out and said that 3 and his kinfolk was hitting Jerry Johnson, Andrew Wilkerson, hitting his girl. And I heard something about that. They broke some of the story down here. It's a lot going on with these two, man. It turns out these two niggas got a history. They ain't never liked each other for the longest. He claimed that, that Wilkerson, that Andrew has been a dirty cat behind the scene and never liked Mo3, never liked his people, was always hating on 3. That was supporting guys who would get arrested. He claimed Andrew is known for taking guns off the streets, and it was a lot doing this with that with the guns. It was a lot Rain was saying on here, man. It was a lot being said, but it turns out these two got a bad history, and you start to say, well, they already had a bad history, and then you find out that Drew is representing Jerry Johnson, and you like, oh shit. Like I said, we was here for some Nolan Wells news, but did I kind of feel played a little bit by Trip and them boys? I did. Not gonna lie to y'all. I feel like, damn, Trip, you know my show. They manager. He been knowing my show. He the one put Jackpot, who dissed Earl Spence on my show 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago. So I'm looking like, Trip, you already know we covered Mo3. You know you done see me with Mo3 kids and run around with Mo3 family and do all the big Mo3 events and helping out the Mo3 Foundation. Why would you put Jerry Johnson's attorney on my platform and not tell me, fam? Why didn't you let me know, bro? So that's why I let this go on, because I felt played. I feel like, man, y'all done threw this. Man, y'all could at least told me, Sco, this is Jerry Johnson's attorney right here. Let's carry on. Yeah. If you with me, man, smash that like button. Light some gas up too if you're watching this, man. If you're watching this, put that gas in there right now, man. Long live Mo3, man.
In Greenville, yes, you did. Mo3 Philip Tiger.
I don't know what you talking about, fam.
Oh, EJ cut you out.
What you talking about? You on this bitch talking. You just talking.
EJ cut you out, didn't he? Why EJ cut you out? You know y'all niggas don't. You know y'all niggas want
attention, bro. You want attention.
Hey, listen. You know you ain't. Hold on, stand up, fly. Hey, let's stay out of this, Scope. You know you.
Look, Rain. Stay out of this, Scope. Nigga, this is my platform. You niggas up here arguing and going back and forth. At least I want to let them talk, but at least y'all talk one at a time. Let us hear from Andrew. Let us hear what his explanation is. But Rain cutting the man out. Rain won't let the nigga get one word in. I want y'all. Can't nobody hear y'all. It's just y'all niggas talking. We can't hear y'all. We can't hear y'all, bro. We can't hear y'all. Nobody know what y'all talking about. Y'all gotta give us some transparency, fam. We don't know what y'all talking about.
Ain't nothing to be transparent about, bro. This man getting on here trying to bait me, and I'm smarter than him. I always been smarter than him.
The Mo3 trial is coming up.
I always be smarter than him. You know what I'm
I got more money than you. I got more money than you. That's why EJ cut y'all out.
Money than me.
Way more money. I just gave you $1,000 for consultation.
Well,
you just told me.
The fact that you getting on this podcast saying you got
way more money. Way more money.
Got more money than me.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, listen, Stoke.
Look, you can see there. They've been not rocking with each other, man. This is Jerry Johnson's attorney, y'all. You got Yella Beezy, Keywan White, Devin Brown, Jerry Johnson, and this is the man, Mike Wilkerson. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mike Wilkerson for pulling up. I ain't got no beef with him. You know, if Jerry Johnson paid you to represent whatever, whoever it is, Toby Shook representing Yella, all the attorneys, okay, that's y'all business. That's what y'all do. That's y'all business. But as far as him and Rain having this beef going back and forth, when you see an attorney, you think, hey, that they've been paid to represent this dude. You don't expect for the attorney to have nothing to do with these niggas in the streets and all this going on. But yeah, Rain is saying this nigga been a hater. He used to run around with Earl. I guess he cool with Yella and them. Like this attorney, Andrew Wilkerson, nah, bro, he on the other side for sure of Mo3. So yeah, so this is all a shock to me, y'all. I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on this platform? But I gotta hear him out. I gotta let it go down. I have to allow this Mo3 news to come out. That's what real journalists do, y'all. And I'm a real journalist.
So
I'm a real journalist.
You a peon.
Probably the #1 journalist.
Peon. You a peon. What's your baby mama? You a peon.
Rainwater. What do you have to do with the Mo3 trial? Rain, what does it do with the Mo3 trial, man?
That's Jerry. You know, he ain't that Jerry who I am, but that's Jerry, a lawyer. He go against Mo3 on anything. That was EJ partner, but
Drew, are you representing Jerry Johnson?
I am representing Jerry Johnson.
Okay.
Hold on. Stop.
I learned all this on the show now.
I was hired by him.
No.
Stop. Man, I'm hearing about this shit while we on the show. This is where that happened on my show, gang. We found, look how Drew is looking now. Drew looking like, wow. You know what I mean? Yeah, Drew look like this motherfucker, man. I've been exposed. They know, you know what I mean? They know who I am now. Because I feel like when it comes to Drew, I feel like Drew, Trip, your manager had to have told you who I was. Trip been watching my show since 2021. He had to have told you this is a Mo3 platform. They most definitely represent for Mo3. They do a lot for the case and all this. So I felt like, why did your manager put you on my show and not tell me that you was Jerry Johnson's attorney? To me, I just felt like, you know what I mean? People might feel like, well, Rain coming up there on some slick shit, interrupting the show, doing this and that. But at the end of the day, I was like, well, shit. I didn't want the Mo3 trial to start. Everybody see Drew in there representing for Jerry Johnson and be looking at me like, Sco, that's your boy. He been on the platform over and over again. So I just felt like it was best that we just go ahead and unravel all this shit as of right. Let's just unravel it right now. Fuck it. Let's not wait. Y'all both here right now. I would not be a good blogger to not let this shit go on right now, man. Yeah. So fuck how you feel. I would not be a good blogger to let y'all have this. If you watching me, gang, smash that like button. Hype the video too, man.
Sco, that was yelling them partner, but you know, him and his partner, they get full of that shit and turn like gay. You know, I got
No.
receipts. Yeah, for real talk.
What?
You and your partner, your promoter partner. Yeah, yes you do. That's why EJ cut you out.
This
I know.
nigga here.
You know.
This nigga. Let
No.
me tell you something.
Hold on, stop.
Let me tell you something.
Go. You remember Jackpot? Go. You remember Jackpot? You remember Jackpot? Hello.
Let me get shit
I
out.
don't talk much to the police.
Hello. You remember Jackpot? Go. You remember Jackpot? You remember Jackpot? You know why Jackpot went to jail? Oh, you want to tell him, Drew? I'm gonna tell him, Drew. You remember how you did my partner Jackpot? Yeah. After he used your shit,
about, bro.
After he used your shit that you sold him.
What are you talking about?
Then I got receipts.
What are
See,
you
I don't know why you.
about?
See, I got off this whole comedy. He gonna say crazy ass this and that. You was a peon, nigga. Hold on, Scope. So me and Mo3 riding one day, and Black Youngster called.
Here's a joke, bro.
Black Youngster called, say, man, who is this lawyer? Fake ass lawyer came see me act like what's called. Three said, man, fuck that nigga. He ain't no lawyer. That nigga Black Youngster went online and just this nigga here is a fraud.
I ain't no lawyer. You
Three,
think I give a fuck about what you and Black Youngster talked about on the phone?
Mo3 said it. Mo3 said it. Gonna say Mo3 said it.
Come on, man. I don't even go. We talking about Nolan Wells, man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Say, man. Yeah, Jerry Johnson. So this is the man representing Jerry Johnson, man. It's gonna be Andrew Wilkerson. We brought him on the show for Carmelo Anthony. We brought him on the show for Nolan Wells, and but now we also gonna see him in the Mo3 trial, man. He is representing one of the guys who allegedly has something to do with the murder of Mo3, Jerry Johnson, who we do believe might be cooperating. I mean, so I wish I could have got a chance to ask him that. I think Rain said something about it, but he didn't really answer it, which he probably won't answer that on no podcast. I don't think he's gonna say whether Jerry Johnson's cooperating or not. But this will be one of the people who is now, this is the new character unlocked in the Mo3 sector. Now you got the not guilty boys. We know the attorneys are representing one of the guys who've been accused of murdering Mo3. So everything is moving fast, man. I told y'all in one of my posts on my YouTube wall, I said, y'all get ready. I'll be back. Mo3 sector. I know shit getting quiet. I know things only get loud when I come out the box, when I do something. You know what I mean? Everybody else going to talk about the same things every day, the same thing. When I do something, it's big. It's always just like that, man. It's always just, it's like that. And now we know who Jerry Johnson's attorney is. It's going to be Andrew Wilkerson. This is going to be the guy that's representing Jerry Johnson, man. So we know who everybody attorneys are. The Mo3 trial starts with Keywan White. You know what I mean? August 24th. And Keywan, I believe it's over for you. I believe they got most of the evidence on Keywan. If they offer Keywan a deal, which I don't think they are, I think he should take it. Yeah, he should most definitely take it. If they offer Devin Brown a deal, he should take it. At this point in time, everybody should take a deal except for Yella Beezy. Everybody else should be willing to take a deal to be begging the state for something, but I don't think they're handing out deals. I think they feel like they have their full case. Them taking the music and a lot of videos and stuff out, that to me, that is a negative. That's like, the state kind of lost on that. But then again, like I said, they might have 2-star witnesses in Jerry Johnson, maybe. And for sure, we believe in Jose Bodega for sure. I tried to tell Boss Talk 1-on-1. I seen a picture of Bodega on the wall. I said, man, I think that boy will be the key to the Mo3 trial. I told him that right on the show. I think that dude is the key to the Mo3 trial. Your boy Jose Bodega. Now, like I said, everything else, y'all, it's a lot of witnesses. I seen where Yella Beezy, his girlfriend, has been subpoenaed to come to court. What's she gonna say? I don't know. I think she gonna talk about the beef and this and that. Because what can she really say? What can Yella Beezy girl really say? That Mo3 was bothering them and he was threatening and doing this and that just makes it look more like Yella Beezy did kill him. So I'm trying to figure out what could Yella Beezy girl take the stand and say. We've seen a video of her. They played a video in the pretrial of her and Yella Beezy in the hospital in Louisville, and she wanted to testify. This is before Mo3 even got killed. She didn't want to take it nowhere. She wanted to testify. She wanted everybody locked up. She wanted Mo3 locked up. Whoever was there locked up. Yella said no. He didn't want to talk to the detectives no more. Get out my damn room. We gonna keep it in the streets. Yeah, we gonna keep it in the streets. That's what Yella said. So that's why one of them. So that's why Keep It in the Streets for sure is gonna be submitted. It's gonna be one of the songs y'all see, man. But as you can see, everything is going crazy, man. They believe Jerry Johnson. I think they believe that Jerry Johnson is the one who contacted Yella Beezy, letting them know that that Devin Brown, he know exactly where your boy Mo3 be at. Devin Brown said Mo3 be at his BM house, and he gonna know when he over there. I think Jerry Johnson is the man they trying to say put the play together. Yella Beezy was looking for him. He let it be known that one of his guys, which is also one of Yella partners, they was all in the GRC back when they was young, coming up in school. I think they all came together and said, hey, man, we got to play. You feel me? This is what Dallas detectives are saying. I wasn't there. I don't know. This is what Dallas detectives, Dallas homicide is saying. This is what the prosecution is saying. Is that Jerry Johnson is going to be one of the big guys who put this thing together. He's the one who put everybody in position. He's the one who got Keywan and Devin Brown to do y'all thing. I think Devin Brown came to Jerry Maserati and told him, we know where 3 is at. I think, they saying that Jerry Maserati being called Yella let it be known. Yeah, I want to do that. Listen, I got anybody get him, I'm paying. And I think that's when Jerry reached out to, you know what I mean? I think Bodega knows about this. I think Bodega is in the room for some of these conversations for sure. I think, at first I said I didn't think Trap was involved with this, and there really is no solid evidence that Trap has anything to do with anything besides he laughed and bragged about it and was on the freeway and all that kind of shit. But I don't think that's why all Trap music was taken out. Them calling him a co-conspirator really don't matter no more. Trap is going to add this thing. Will he take the stand? I don't know. Maybe Trap will take the stand. Remember, everybody on that list, just because they're on that damn list y'all passing around, does not mean the state or the defense will put them on the stand. They might. Sometimes they bring people in and don't use them. So we won't know until the trial come, y'all. We will not know until the trial start. But either way it go, man, yeah. You know what I mean? The Mo3 trial is on the way. Keywan White is first. I believe Devin Brown is second, I believe, or maybe Yella. We got to see what order they go in after that. But, yeah, Yella Beezy got a good chance when it comes to seeing what happens to those guys first. Because when they trial go on, if Keywan White and Devin Brown is in their trial saying we didn't do it, we innocent, then that means when they go into Yella Beezy trial, they gotta acknowledge the fact that the shooter is saying Yella Beezy ain't got nothing to do with this. He's saying Yella never gave him a payment for nothing. So that's a good look on Yella right there. I'm not gonna lie, that's a win for Toby Shook and Yella Beezy. But the L is some of the things they did keep. A few of the songs they kept, a few of the videos they kept, and the fact that hey man, if Jerry Johnson or Jose Bodega hit that courtroom and give it all up, then it's over for Yella, man. It's completely over, man. Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to ask, Drew. Is Jerry Johnson working with the state? You know what I mean? Will the prosecution put him on the stand and let that boy get the cooking? Is Drew and Jerry Johnson working with the state is what everybody want to know, man. But y'all jump in my comments. Let me know how y'all feel, man. The Mo3 trial is about to start. Like I said, it spilled over on my show about Nolan Wells last night. Maybe a rainwater pulls up. We find out Drew is one of the guys, Jerry Johnson attorney. Everything goes crazy around my live stream. And yeah, like I said, even when I'm trying to stay away from the damn Mo3 sector, I'm always somehow pulled back. Yeah, they miss a nigga too much. When I don't talk about Mo3, they get sad, man. They get tired of hearing the same shit about Mo3, the same conspiracy. They want to hear the truth. Everybody know when it comes to Mo3, I'm really outside. I know a lot of people. That's how this happened. Me really knowing everybody for real, or being around cats and knowing that's how this happened, man. But hey, that's how live streams go, man. Sometimes they monumental. Sometimes they not what y'all want. Sometimes they not what y'all expect. But when shit happen, it happens. I can't stop, go back, and take nothing out. It's live. So yeah, this shit happened live, man. But that's Jerry Johnson, attorney, and I do believe Jerry Johnson and Jose Bodega will be star witnesses. If we wrong about Jerry Johnson, then my bad. If we wrong about him, my bad. But as of right now, a lot of things we're hearing and reading about him looks very suspect, and especially Jose Bodega. It looks like the GRC members will most definitely be turning against Yella Beezy for show in this case. 1 or 2 of them for show. 1 or 2 GRC members will be for show taking a stand against Yella Beezy, Keywan White, and Devin Brown. Because Devin Brown and Keywan White, they go on the trial. I just seen them boys in their hearing. They're going through with it. They going all the way through with it. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my update on Mo3, y'all. All we can do is wait for the trial at this point, man. We know the 4 people that's on trial, at least 4. Yeah, I'm going to say 4 people. I'm going to say 3 people as of right now, maybe a 4th. But, yeah, I'm sure Mo3 family gonna all be there. The courtroom gonna be packed. Not like the hearing. The hearing, a lot of people is there, but not so many people. Security, the guards will be strong at this thing, man. The last time I went to the hearing, they had guards at the door. Ever since there's been drama up there with the Mo3 sector and all this stuff, and Ratchet and 88 for the box, and they got the fisticuffs up in the hallway. Ever since it's been going down, man, in that hallway, man. Lil Greg, who else Lil Greg got into it? We got into it with Lawton. Yeah, Lawton. He got into it with Lawton. Lawton didn't say nothing. Lawton turned around and looked, and Lil Greg was going off on that nigga. Every time I turned around, Ratchet was into it with somebody, man, at the courthouse, man. He got into it with Terry Blue. It was just going down up there, bro. Everybody seen each other, and shit got to fly, man. But we up there, and I'm there just to see the track. I'm there to see what's going on. I want to hear this thing. We've been covering this for 6 years, and I'm ready for this thing to finally be over. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm ready for it to be over with, but when it start, man, it's going down, man. We got to be there. If I'm not in the courtroom, I'm gonna try to get in the courtroom. If I'm not in the courtroom, I'm in the hallway. So I'm gonna have somebody taking. I'm trying to get in there every day. If I can't get in there, hopefully they show it on TV, because I got to be able to break this down with all my Mo3 fans, all the Mo3 people that's been rocking with the gang, the whole Mo3 sector. Can't nobody break it down like me, fam. You did. So we're gonna be out there, man. We're gonna be covering this. Like I said, if they show it on TV, I can't get in the courtroom, then we'll be sitting right here breaking every piece of it down, man. But either way, salute to all the Mo3 fans that have been rocking with me for the last 6 years. Salute to everybody from the Mo3 sector. Everybody's been, watching this. Everybody's been reporting on everybody. If you ever covered Mo3, salute to you, right? I'm gonna say that. Shout out to everybody. I mean, even the people I don't fuck with, the weirdos. Shout out to everybody that covered Mo3, man. You did. We all play a part in keeping Mo3 name alive, keeping his music alive. You know what I mean? Just keeping his name going. We all played a part in that, man. So rest in peace to Mo3. Jump in my comments, man. How do y'all feel about the 4 defendants? Keywan White, Devin Brown, Yella Beezy, Jerry Johnson, who attorney we know now is Andrew Wilkerson from the Not Guilty Boys. How do y'all feel about this, man? Who do y'all think is going to be the star witness? Jose Bodega, Jerry Johnson? You think it's a female who overheard something? Is it going to be somebody who we didn't know about and the witness list will come out, got some vital information and news? Who's going to put Yella Beezy in that, you know what I mean, in that jail cell? You know what I mean? I mean, if he goes, you know what I mean? So like I said, telling what Toby Shook got his sleeve. We don't know how this thing is really going to play out when it comes to Yella Beezy. Keywan White, your ass is cooked. Speaking of Keywan White, yeah. Hold on. Speaking of Keywan White, man, I've been talking to the nigga just for even saying his name, man. Gay. That nigga's gay. All right, everyone there. I got this. Gotta throw that out there, man. That nigga is gay. Either way, gang, you know what I mean? Like I said, rest in peace to Mo3, man. We're going to continue to cover this thing. I'm going to continue to break it down, man. Like I said, pull up on me when the trial start. Come check in with the Skull Gang. I'm going to give it to y'all real. I'm unbiased about the situation when it comes to the trial. I do real. Whatever's real that's happening in there, we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to really put it out there. I ain't going to make up this, make up that. No. We're going to do like we've been doing it. We're going to break it down the real way. Salute to Rainwater for pulling up and talking to Drew. It might not be how y'all wanted it to happen, but it happened. Yeah, it might not be what you wanted. You were watching Nolan Wells. Rest in peace of Nolan Wells. We was covering Nolan Wells. This most definitely was the interruption, but I am covering Mo3 and Nolan Wells at the same time. So I said, fuck it. Let me take a Mo3 break real quick. Let me just let this shit happen, man. Same thing like when I let Charleston White argue with a certain blogger back in the day. It's just certain shit you just say, fuck it, man. Give it to the people. Just let it happen. Let's figure out what's going on with this, because we might not see this again. Might not see Jerry Johnson, attorney Andrew Wilkerson, and Rainwater ever get a chance to chop it up again. It went left, of course. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're going to hear more about this, man. Mahaya, take my content down. I let Mahaya pull up. You went and stole my content. Mahaya, take my content down, bro. Yeah, take my content down. Yeah, man, I let you pop out. But yeah, this is a classic moment right here, fam. Yeah, you Mo3 sector niggas, y'all don't be getting these classics like Skull, fam. Yeah, y'all don't be getting these classics. Yeah, you gotta just let it flow, man. You just gotta let it happen, man. You just gotta let it happen, baby. You gotta be like Skull, man. Just let it happen, man. Either way, man, salute to everybody that's rocking with me right now, man. This is my update. If you want to go watch the full video, it's on my last video with the Not Guilty Boys. Go watch the full thing. This ain't all. This happened. It went on for a little bit longer, but you go watch it on my last live stream, the one with the Not Guilty Boys. Go watch it. Go watch the full deal right now when you get off this. It was more of this. Go watch the full deal. Like I said, long live Mo3. That's my update. Keywan White is going first. Yella Beezy got good news as far as all the music from Trap Boy Freddy being thrown out, because Trap was saying a bunch of bullshit. Who on the freeway, man? Who got the freeway held up? Oh, yeah, a lot of that is out now. All that is out. A lot of videos of Trap, that's out. So y'all think Yella feeling more comfortable. Yella don't got to go first. He get to see everything that's going to happen with Keywan White. So I think Yella Beezy and his team feel like it's been a W for them so far. But like I said, when this thing pop off, man, you never know who gonna say what, and you never know who gonna not say what. So when it comes to Jossie Banks, oh man, that's gonna be a big testimony when she hit the stand. When it comes to Jose Bodega, that's gonna be a big testimony. When it comes to Jerry Johnson, Andrew Wilkerson client, that's gonna be big, man. If they put Rain on the stand, which I think the state needs Rainwater. Rainwater can really paint a perfect picture of the beef and everything that went on, the Roy Lee situation. Nobody knows more about this than Rainwater when it comes to everything that was going on with 3 and everybody was beefing with. So I think Rainwater being on the stand is important as well for the state. Rainwater most definitely needs to take the stand for sure. I think they're going to put Rain said he can't wait. Rain say got a different color suit for every day. Nigga even got an Easter suit. Nigga say got a pink Easter suit, a lime green joint, a baby blue. And I said, come on, bro. Come on, fam. Come over with the tacky ass shit. That nigga Rain say he got some lime green, doo-doo green, hard bottoms he busting out. Rain say he can't wait to point all these niggas out and put accusations on niggas. So yeah, it will be going down, man. The Mo3 trial, August 24th. It starts for Keywan White. Mo3 family will be in there. I even seen Cole Gotti do an interview. Cole Gotti say he want to hear everything. Cole Gotti say he popping out. Mo3 brother Cole Gotti say he want to hear everything. He say he here to listen. He ain't trying to miss nothing. He want to see who's saying what and who doing what, because they know a lot. They want to say who. They want to say who gonna say what. Who gonna put themselves here, put themselves there. Who gonna admit to this, admit to that. Even Cole Gotti say he will be in the building with his mama Nicole Noble. You know what I mean? Representing for his brother Mo3, man. So yeah, this shit gonna get very, very interesting, man. It's gonna get things are gonna get very, very interesting real soon. But this was a shocker to everybody, y'all. It shocked me. Yes, to everybody that was like, oh man, why are we talking? Why this have this shit shocked me too? But once it get to popping, because Rain came through and said a few things, then Jerry Johnson, attorney Mike Andrew Wilkinson was like, man, fuck Rain. And I was like, well, let it air. Once he said that, I said, well, let him cook. Go ahead. Y'all boys go do your thing, man. Yeah. Y'all boys go and do this, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Mo3. Y'all do this, man. Ain't nothing I can do about it at this point, man. But either way, man, jump in my comments and tell me, how do y'all feel about this, man? It's been going down for 6 years. You can see the bullshit ain't stopped yet, man. Salute to everybody rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all like the video, man. Hype the video up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you are subscribed and you don't miss none of this Mo3 content coming up. We still breaking down what's going on with Nolan Wells, so join me with the Nolan Wells investigation as well. But, man, we got to get ready for Mo3, man. Salute to everybody, y'all. It's most definitely Big Skull Gang or No Gang or Don't Bang. Remember this. If you don't remember shit about me, we don't break the news, homie. We just break the news down. Till next time, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, gang. I'm gone, man. Salute, man. Look at the whole gang, man. Look at the whole gang. I see y'all later, man. Y'all, it's your boy Just Ain't No the Scope. We don't break the news. We just break the news down. It's most definitely Skull Gang or No Gang or Don't Bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Skull Gang. Salute to everybody watching this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time. It's Skull Gang or No Gang or Don't Bang.